enforcement decisions on observed driving behavior, indicators of impairment, and the totality of the circumstances. As for her part, Longoria says she's still working to get that arrest off her record.
Phoenix police deny DUI quotas exist. And this loss...
A woman flew to Arizona to get married. She was an aspiring nurse, completely sober, and she blew a perfect 0 on the breathalyzer. Her blood test came back negative for alcohol and negative for every drug. And a Phoenix police officer arrested her for driving under the influence anyway. Now here is the part that turns this from a mistake into a scandal. That officer was caught on her own body camera explaining exactly why she did it. She said, and I am quoting her, "They are going to kick me off squad if I don't get a DUI. I can't just conjure one up. I have tried." Let that sit for a second. A police officer admitted, on tape, that she needed to arrest somebody for a DUI to keep her spot on the unit. Not because this woman was impaired. Because the officer had a number to hit. My name is Ben. I am a criminal defense attorney, and I'm going to walk you through exactly why this arrest was illegal, and why the city of Phoenix is now being sued in federal court. Not the outrage. The law. Here is what I am going to show you. 5 things. First, there is a legal standard an officer needs before she can arrest you for a DUI. I am going to show you that this officer had 0 of it and knew it. Second, that recording, the one where she admits she needs a DUI to save her job. I am going to explain what a single sentence like that does to a case, because it is the most damaging thing a police officer can possibly say. Third, the reason she pulled this woman over in the first place was a red light she supposedly ran. The body camera tells a very different story, and I will show you why that matters. Fourth, this is not one bad officer. It points to something the department does not want you to know about, and I am going to connect it for you. And fifth, the one that matters most for you. If you are ever pulled over stone sober and an officer decides you are getting a DUI anyway, there are a few things you must do to protect yourself. I will give them to you at the end. Real quick, before we get into it, about 99% of you watching are not subscribed. If these breakdowns are teaching you how your rights actually work, fix that, hit subscribe. I do one every single day, and I just launched channel memberships. Members get early access, members-only breakdowns, and my full police encounter playbook. The join button is right there if you want in. So here is my challenge. Watch this and find the impairment. Not a nervous driver. Actual evidence that this woman was under the influence of anything. Keep looking. There is none, and the officer knew it. Let us get into it.
0 alcohol, allegedly no drugs, and a disputed traffic stop still end with handcuffs.
They're going to kick me off squad if I don't get a DUI.
Does the Phoenix Police Department have quotas? That body camera video is from a new lawsuit which claims they do. I'm Fort Hatchett, and I spoke with an attorney of a woman who was arrested for DUI before eventually being cleared.
It looks like they have a quota to meet, and Brianna, unfortunately, was the victim.
Now Brianna Longoria is suing the city of Phoenix, claiming this was not just one bad arrest. Her lawsuit says Phoenix police had a de facto DUI quota, and officers were under pressure to produce arrests. Brianna Longoria traveled from California to Arizona in December of 2024 to get married. Her father was sick, and she wanted him there for one of the biggest moments of her life. She told ABC 15, "It was supposed to be the best time of my life. I'm in a cop car. I didn't deserve that." And that line matters, because this was supposed to be a wedding trip. Instead, it turned into a DUI arrest, a suspended license, delayed cancer treatment, and a lawsuit accusing Phoenix police of manufacturing a case.
Back in 2024, aspiring nurse Brianna Longoria decided to get married in Arizona to be close to her ill father.
Every girl's dream is to get married.
While driving back to her hotel from her family's home, she and her husband were pulled over.
7th Street in Monroe.
You know, I seen the sirens flashing in the back. I said, oh, maybe they're going. And I realized it was for me.
Just so you know, this is a rental, I'm assuming? Yeah. Your lights are off in the back, just so you know. You don't have any lights to the rear.
I thought you were saying I ran a light.
You did run?
Let us start with the standard, because it is the whole case. To arrest someone for a DUI, an officer needs probable cause of impairment. That means specific facts: the smell of alcohol, slurred speech, red, glassy eyes, failed field sobriety tests, a failed breath test, real, articulable evidence that you are actually impaired. Now look at what this officer had. A breathalyzer reading of 0, a blood test that came back clean for alcohol and clean for drugs, and field sobriety tests that did not show impairment. She had not one single fact pointing to intoxication. In a normal DUI stop, the officer builds a case, piece by piece. Here, every single piece came back saying the same thing. This woman is sober. And the officer arrested her anyway.
Investigation could be an impaired driving investigation.
Then came the DUI investigation. According to the complaint, Longoria had normal speech and coordination. She took an eye test. The lawsuit says she showed no impairment during the HGN test. Then, Officer Metheny gave her a portable breath test. Before the test, Metheny says she is not suspecting alcohol. And after the test, Metheny says, triple zeros, just like I thought. Triple zeros. Not close, not borderline, 0.000.
Are you on any sort of medications? No.
On 7th Street, Brianna was put through a series of assessments.
Follow the tip of the pen.
An eye test, walking test,
Sinking into
and a breathalyzer. Despite blowing zeros,
triple zeros like I thought.
Longoria put in cuffs.
So I do believe that you're impaired. Okay, so I'm going to place you under arrest for DUI.
Oh, I am?
No,
Really?
I do believe that you're impaired, ma'am. So I'm
Really?
In her police report, Metheny wrote Longoria had, quote, glossy eyes, heavy eyelids, dilated pupils, lack of convergence, and showed several cues on field sobriety tests.
You are under arrest.
Instead of a honeymoon, Longoria taken to a precinct.
It was supposed to be the best time of my life when I had so much going on. I'm in a cop car. You know? I didn't deserve that.
And this is where the story changes. Because the breath test is not even the most damaging part. The real problem may have been caught on body cam. According to the lawsuit, officers were allegedly talking about DUI numbers.
Which brings us to the sentence that ends this case before it starts. They are going to kick me off squad if I don't get a DUI. I can't just conjure one up. I have tried. Let me tell you what that does in a courtroom, because it is devastating. Probable cause has to be about you, about facts that point to your guilt. The moment an officer admits her real reason for the arrest was to protect her own job, she has confessed that the arrest had nothing to do with the evidence. It was not about whether this woman was impaired. It was about a quota. That single recording turns a weak DUI case into an open and shut civil rights violation because it proves the arrest was made in bad faith for a reason the Constitution does not allow.
No HGN. I only got lack of smooth pursuit, but that was, her eyes jumped.
That whole process captured on an officer's body camera, like this one. And a lawsuit from Longoria and her attorney says those officers discussed feeling pressure to make DUI arrests. In the next video, you'll see what the lawsuit claims was said. You can watch and decide for yourself.
They're going to kick me off squad if I don't get a DUI. But I have
sorry.
seriously pulled, like...
No,
so-
there's nights that I don't care. You're fine.
But I'm like, I can't just conjure one up. I have tried. You can.
Listen to that again.
But I'm like, I can't just conjure one up. I have tried. You can.
That is the part Phoenix police probably wish was not on body cam. Because when one officer says she can't just conjure up a DUI, and another officer says you can, that is exactly why people do not trust the system. DUI arrests are supposed to come from evidence, not pressure, not squad expectations, not numbers. Evidence.
And I hung out.
The 301s are at.
I hung out on 7th Ave by those bars.
And I thought to myself, oh boy, she must think I don't understand her. Because there's no way in the world.
I had to rewatch it. I had to keep rewatching it to believe it.
John Sood is an attorney representing Longoria in the lawsuit against the officers and the city.
If it can happen to any law-abiding.
Now the third thing, the traffic stop itself. The officer claims she pulled this woman over for running a red light, but the body camera footage does not support that. And here is why that matters so much. If the reason for the stop was invented, then everything that follows is fruit of a poisoned tree. A made-up red light to justify a stop, followed by a made-up DUI to hit a number, is not police work. It is manufacturing a crime from start to finish.
Yes, the punishment can start before there is ever a conviction. Longoria's license was suspended. The lawsuit says California refused to reinstate her driving privileges until July of 2025. That meant months without a license. and Longoria was also dealing with cervical cancer. According to the complaint, her cancer treatment was delayed. She had transportation problems getting to medical appointments, and she even missed a procedure. She was also pursuing nursing, and the lawsuit says the arrest hurt her grades, threatened her nursing school prospects, and could follow her in background checks. She had just gotten married the day before the arrest. She was supposed to go on a honeymoon. Instead, the lawsuit says the cost of defending herself and paying for transportation kept that from happening. Drop charges do not erase the damage.
Brianna eventually released, but her license confiscated and suspended.
It was a disaster. A nightmare.
Longoria says after all her blood tests came back negative, the charges were dismissed. But it took months to get her license back, the lawsuit alleging she missed cancer treatments and her honeymoon. Her nursing school dreams sidetracked.
Yes, they dropped the charges. Cool. But it'll always be on my record when they do a background check.
And remember that red light Brianna ran, which initiated the stop?
You see the green light in the frame.
Video evidence forcing Officer Matheny to eventually recant that part of the report.
I am a little nervous to be out there because, it just takes that one day to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, apparently, and it can change your whole life from one day to another.
And that is the fourth thing. Because one officer does not say I need a DUI or I lose my spot unless there is a system creating that pressure. That sentence is a window into an alleged quota culture, where officers are pushed to produce a certain number of DUI arrests, and where a sober woman on her way to her own wedding becomes a statistic to fill. When arrests become a performance metric, you do not get safer streets. You get innocent people in handcuffs so an officer can keep her job. That is the real story, and it is exactly what her federal lawsuit is about.
Nurse Brianna Longoria decided to get married in Arizona to be close to her ill father.
Every girl's dream is to get married.
While driving back to her hotel from her family's home, she and her husband were pulled over.
7th Street in Monroe.
I seen the sirens flashing in the back. I said, oh, maybe they're going. And I realized it was for me.
Just so you know, this is a rental, I'm assuming? Yeah. Your lights are off in the back, just so you know. You don't have any lights to the rear.
I thought you were saying I ran a
You
light.
did run a red, but also your lights in the back aren't on.
That voice is Officer Mary Matheny's. She was featured in this Phoenix Police YouTube video as an expert on DUI enforcement.
Each investigation could be an impaired driving investigation.
Are you on any sort of medications?
No.
On 7th Street, Brianna was put through a series of assessments.
Follow the tip of the pen.
An eye test, walking test,
Sinking into.
and a breathalyzer. Despite blowing zeros,
Triple zeros, like I thought.
Longoria put in cuffs.
So I do believe that you're impaired. Okay, so I'm going to place you under arrest.
Oh, I am? Really?
I do believe that you're impaired, ma'am. So I'm going to place you under arrest.
In her police report, Matheny wrote Longoria had, quote, glossy eyes, heavy eyelids, dilated pupils, lack of convergence, and showed several cues on field sobriety tests.
You are under arrest.
Instead of a honeymoon, Longoria taken to a precinct.
It was supposed to be the best time of my life when I had so much going on. I'm in a cop car. I didn't deserve that.
Tested again.
Let me be fair here, because if I only give you one side, I am no better than the channels that just want you angry. The city's defenders will say this: officers make judgment calls. Maybe she genuinely believed the driver was impaired by something the tests could not catch, and she was being cautious. Better safe than sorry. Sit with that, and then watch it collapse on the officer's own words. You cannot argue she made an honest mistake when she is on tape saying she needed the DUI to keep her job. Better safe than sorry is not a legal standard, and it certainly does not apply when the blood test, the breath test, and the field sobriety tests all say sober. When every piece of evidence clears you and the officer arrests you anyway, and then explains it was about her quota, there is no honest judgment call left to defend. And that is why this became a federal lawsuit under Section 1983, the law that lets you sue a government official who violates your constitutional rights. A false arrest with no probable cause is a textbook Fourth Amendment violation, and 4 months after the arrest, the Phoenix City Attorney quietly dismissed the DUI charge because there was never a case to begin with.
A California woman claims that she was wrongfully arrested.
12 News journalist Sean Rice is here with what she's alleging and the department's response. Sean, what are they saying?
Yeah, Mark and Caribe, in late 2024, Brianna Longoria was here in the Valley attending her own wedding when she was stopped by police for allegedly running a red light and having a defective tail light. During this traffic stop, the officer began investigating whether she was impaired, and a lawsuit alleges that despite evidence indicating she was not, officers still move forward with an arrest. This case is now sparking a broader question. Is there pressure on Phoenix officers to make DUI arrests?
And keep your head still. Do you understand?
A night that was supposed to be filled with joy quickly took a startling turn for California resident Brianna Longoria.
Brianna had come back to the valley where she was born and raised to get married.
As she was driving north on 7th Street in downtown Phoenix, police officer Mary Matheny pulled her over. The reason for the stop, running a red light and having a broken tail light. But body camera footage shows she did not run a red light, and her attorneys say the DUI investigation that night was blatantly unconstitutional.
I'm terrified by the fact that an officer can pull over any law-abiding citizen or a visitor to our great city and simply give them a DUI, even if they have not had nothing in their system.
Officer Matheny wrote in a report that she had reason to believe Brianna was, quote, under the influence of intoxication.
So here's the part that is actually for you. Because it could be you on the side of that road, stone sober, being told you are getting a DUI. Remember this. If you are arrested while completely sober, do not argue and do not resist on the roadside, because you will lose that fight there. Instead, demand the evidentiary tests. Ask for the breath test, and ask for a blood test, because those results are the hard proof that clears you, exactly like they cleared her. Say clearly, on camera, I am not impaired and I want a blood test. And never ever admit to anything you did not do just to make it stop. Your sobriety plus that footage is what turns their false arrest into your lawsuit.
It's just finally been caught on camera, and it's one of those things now it's undeniable that there is a quota here.
A Fresno woman says her dream trip to Arizona to get married turned into a nightmare. She was pulled over and arrested for driving under the influence, except a test later showing 0 alcohol and no drugs in her system. Fox 26 News reporter Myra Franco has more on the situation tonight. She spoke with the woman's attorneys who are filing a lawsuit against the Phoenix Police Department and the city of Phoenix. Myra?
Yeah, Gabe, there is shocking officer body camera footage that the attorneys provided to us as part of this case. They say it raises serious questions about the arrest that night, especially since their client was found not to be under the influence. Let's take a look.
Hello, I'm Officer Matheny with the Phoenix Police Traffic Unit. I was there at the light when you didn't make it, and then just so you know, this is a rental. I'm assuming your lights are off in the back, just so you know. You don't have any lights to the rear.
I thought you were saying I ran a
You
light.
did run a red, but also your lights in the back aren't on. Do you want to
What began as a traffic stop quickly escalated to field sobriety test and to a breathalyzer.
I'm not suspecting any alcohol.
okay.
I just want to roll it out.
I understand.
Here, okay?
Just breathe in?
Yeah. Breathe out. 000 is what I thought.
A minute later,
So I do believe that you're impaired. Okay, so I'm going to place you under arrest.
Oh, I am? Really?
I do believe that you're impaired.
Here is the truth this whole thing comes down to. If that officer had kept her mouth shut, this is a sober woman with a DUI arrest on her record and no way to prove why. Instead, the officer said the quiet part out loud, on her own camera, and handed this woman the case that is going to cost the city of Phoenix. She was not trying to catch a drunk driver. She was trying to save her job, and she admitted it.